Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. The Astro gravitational report. Intense time, right? A lot of emotions, a lot of things, a lot of situations, a lot of energies are in play, and feel like running out of time, running of deep emotions, deep realizations, deep things from within. Some of you maybe discovered things like toxic authenticity, toxic psychology, toxic environment, anything that has to do with the word toxic from within. Specifically, we're talking about the toxic authenticity. The toxic authenticity, that it is when you want nobody to know the real authenticity from within you. You present different authenticity, or you are forcing other people to understand your toxic behavior and accepting and value your toxic behavior and accept it as a normal. But you see that this toxic authenticity that led to a one thing, led to the destructions from in your life, in your situations. That was the shadow work that you did. That is the shadow work. That is this deep darkness from within. That was what the society had it. You may find a lot of toxic psychology that is okay to be toxic, that it's okay you to have a duality life. It is okay to cheat. It is okay to lie. It is okay to be, otherwise, you don't fit within the society. And now all this comes out on the surface for it. And next 2 days, what as I said yesterday, be very mindful about it. This is the last quiz of this, how this toxic situations, authenticity, psychology, and so on, had reflections in your life that they actually destroyed your life. They didn't build your life. The thing it was that is not true higher self authenticity based out of truth, respect, dignity, and so on and so on, including love. So now a lot of you maybe go through this intense collective energies. You feel like everything crumbled. You may feel a lot of longing, a lot of feel sorry for things that happened, the situations that happened. You may feel like you want to control everything and so on. The only thing you can do for yourself is basically take the path of the truth. It is the path of the confession. And that's what the new Sagittarius season, that's what is going to be the path of the confession that leads to healing, to the truth. So let me recognize the people who came to the chat. Erica, Cece, Maria Richards, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all of you coming in. And it's intense times. Those are pressures of intense times. Even today, I was, hi, Monica. Thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning to some of you. I know some of you, it's too early. For like example, currently in New York, it is at 5 a.m. So that report comes in time for the people United States, Canada, South America, but coming late for the people in Europe, very late for the people there. It's in India and Australia, but this got a report that it's beginning from the day to it. And to here right now, it is a actually midday. That is at exactly 12:15 at noontime, something like this. So, what's going on right now, Devin? This morning, I was looking at report of a New York Times about the toxic authenticity from within and the damages there was. I was looking at this post. Maybe we can discuss this sometimes because today we are at the main channel. We're going to talking about patience, sexual wounds, and intimacy, and how this reflect on it. But let's go and let's dive in. What's happening with the gravitations today? So I'm moving you on the side so you can be able to see the charts and the cameras right in front of you. So you maybe had an intense awakening in the morning, probably between 5 and 6 o'clock. That was it because the ascendant was together with the moon at Scorpio. That's kind of like a preset. The gravitational field there is from within. There is this energy that Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius season we talk about, and Leo specifically, all these situations in there. For because Saturn is an Aquarius, is the karmic teacher, it is the things, the lessons, the evaluations, and everything that goes on. But at the same time, we are preparing for a brand new season of Sagittarius. And at 7 o'clock, the ascendant is at 1 degrees of Sagittarius together with the sun that it's already moved into Sagittarius. The authority moved. The authority from within you moved to a new directions. To move to this new energy is like the authority said, it's time to let this truth out. It's time to be truthful. It's time to be this what I am for it because I see that this not authenticity from with me led to these destructions from within me. I destroyed myself, I destroyed my life, I destroyed my family, I destroyed everything that was for it. Why? What did that happen? Lack of truth, authenticity. Now, since the Venus and Mercury they're traveling together in Sagittarius, today they're going to have divine energies with Lilith. That it's at that 9 degrees of Cancer. That is it about the truth within the family. You maybe go ahead and tell the truth in your family or find the truth in the family from within you. It's time to get this thing squared the way. There is a lot of connecting with Lilith because the moon it is trine with Lilith and Venus and Mercury. They are in divine energies with Lilith. So the toxicity that was, that is a duality that you need to cover your eyes for certain things. Well, can you cover your eyes for a toxic behavior and toxic situations and a toxic life and you want to have a beautiful family? No. And that is one of the things that some of you it's going to recognize with this because it goes against the universe, it goes against the North Node in Taurus. You can't build a beautiful life and a toxic behavior. That was the learning from the Scorpio season for some of you. Midheaven isn't Virgo, that is opposing Neptune. There's going to be this visions from within in the morning. You're going to be have situations within Mars. You may be aggravated with everything. You may be like, I should have now started or should have now begun this and so on. No, actually, that was the right thing. Actually, that was the right thing to find the truth from within you. So during this season, you may feel like this. So this is it, a 7 o'clock energy from within midheaven. It is entwined with Uranus and the North Node. That's mean it tells you that it was a divine time you to recognize these situations, and midheaven is sextile with the moon in Scorpio. It is you understand that the damage that was done, it had to be done, otherwise you won't recognize it. Maybe a toxic patterns from with you, maybe a shadow from with you, maybe your face mask, maybe the manipulations they were doing, maybe so on and so on, to remind you that Scorpio, it is about the material things with others. And if there was a material things with others, which is opposing Taurus, Taurus says like, no, you need to understand of certain things from within. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of emotions that it's coming. But later on, within an hour after that, at 8 o'clock in the morning, midheaven goes to Libra at 3 degrees and 3 minutes. It is opposing Jupiter. The growth, lack of the growth, you maybe miss the growth. You maybe miss something to do within this season. You maybe failed. You maybe feel like the time run out. You maybe feel like so many things are lost beyond repair. So many things about relationship is gone. But midheaven, it is entwined with Pluto, the transformations. Midheaven, it is in sextile with the sun that it's giving you in your authority, and a midheaven, it is okay and fine with Venus and Mercury that they have this situation from within. Now you understand this family talk needs to be done. This family talk needs to be fixed. This family relationship has to come in, out, in for the benefit of the family. The ascendant, it is at Sagittarius, and guess what? Your Mars is not going to be happy. Your masculine energy, your pride, your ego is not going to be happy from within. Are you going to overcome your ego and do all this and confess that you did that damage, that the damage was done because of this, this, and this, and you're going to try to fix your life? Or you're going to be over, you're going to be listening to your ego, you're going to be hunkered down, you're going to be sitting down, and you're going to be saying, you know what, I'm going to continue doing this within my ego. So there's going to be a lot of inner fights within this, because those are a distort energies. Anytime that you have distort energies within you, guess what? The distort energies doesn't lead to building things. They destroy things in order you to build things. So if you build yourself, you rebuild yourself, you build your psyche from within, you're going to be having a very good relationship within yourself, because midheaven at Libra, that represent this justice, this righteousness, this balance, this love within yourself that comes and reflects towards others. And that's what this time of the day at 8 a.m., you may feel the intense energies within yourself, how honest is within you. And as the moon moves forward, she's going to be squaring Saturn and opposing Uranus in the North Node. You guys know these energies. This has been Scorpio energies all along. You guys know this energy, but now it's kind of like to the last pressure. This is like the pressure was build up, and now it's kind of like the end, the aftermath. You are feeling the aftermath of everything that happened into you. You feel this intense pressure that it comes in, and you feel a lot of emotions, maybe emotions of the lost from within you. What did you lost? Did you lost yourself? You lost your dignity through this, or you find yourself and you find your dignity from within? All depends of how did you did in the shadow work that has been done during this Scorpio season from within you. So at 9 o'clock, the midheaven moves to a 90 degrees. That is going to be the work that has been done. If you did the work within the spiritual warrior within you, which is Mars and Gemini, you did very well. Saturn is in Aquarius, is all in the air, guys. Everything is in the air. You feel the energies, you feel the emotions of others, you feel the vibrations within others. You feel the gravitations. You either pushing people away or you pulling people away, or somebody's pushing you away and you're trying to go pull them back towards you. But you feel everything is in the air. Everything, the family situations, everything within you for it. And, this Lilith within Cancer, that is it, to show you how the toxic situations that you transform, maybe from parents to you, maybe from you to kids, and so on. And you maybe realize allowing toxic behavior first from within yourself was actually allowing the toxic behavior from others, not maybe because your parents allowed you to have toxic behavior from within you. So don't blame nobody else, is the situations, as long as you correcting yourself from within. And that's what the moon has got this beautiful trine with Lilith in the masculine people, masculine energies. That is about to understand and converting their lust desires to a intimacy, is the same thing of the female who's been using it, their feminism from within their this toxic sexuality to attract people and so on, to understand as well that this it is about transformations that lead to a spiritual intimacy within your own self. Beautiful revelations, but it's a lot of pressure and emotions, guys. A lot of pressure. You may gonna feel this energy because those are the three female energies that are within. I talk about these energies when they came together at Cancer. We talk about that was a talk about the three females that came together from within. That was a during the Cancer season this year. Okay, so at 10 o'clock, the situation is changed. Midheaven is entering Scorpio. It's even put more pressure on the Scorpio season. You're like, I'm tired to hear the word Scorpio. This is kind of like a negative energies. You need to understand the Scorpio positiveness, that is the policeman. The policeman who goes and dig the deepest secrets within people so the truth can come out. But if you look at it from within you, you are the cop. You can be the good cop, or you can be the bad cop that took, say, money under the table and closed its eyes, and he doesn't know nothing about it. What kind of Scorpio you are from within you is up to you, and you're gonna feel this pressure. 10 o'clock, you definitely gonna feel it more between 10 and 11 o'clock. You are definitely going to feel this. Why? Because the moon, it is at 12 degrees and it's opposing Uranus, the north node, and it squares Saturn. Now, if you are changing yourself, Saturn says, pretty good, you learned your lesson. If you took the money underneath the table, Saturn says, I'm going to tell everybody you took the money underneath the table. And there is nothing you can do about it. And now people's gonna feel like, what the heck is going on? People feel of this truth can probably come out, but that is the work. That is the work that you should do to yourself. You to be honest, you to confess, you can do the things from within you, can do the proper situations, the authorities in Sagittarius, that it's mean expression, and authority is very beautiful energies, the trine with Jupiter and Neptune, preparations to go and move forward, move within the new cycle, move within the new life, build that new life. After you remove the face mask, after you remove the shadow, you're going to be ready to take the flight. That, but right now, the authority is in the light, but the intuition is in the shadow. Intuitions is wondering what they should do. Should they tell the truth, or they should continue hiding from within themselves for the rest of their lives? So there's a lot of changes that comes in. The ascendant is at Capricorn. It is opposing Lilith. You're gonna feel that energy of conquer them and hide again, be a toxic like used to be a toxic. But while you're realizing, but you're doing this, don't expecting different results in life. Is going to have the same results, the same destructive patterns that can lead from one generation to another to another. It is entirely up to you. Are you going to change for the future generations, or you are going to be doing and repeating the same mistake is done of the previous generations from within? So at 11 o'clock, as I said, that energy is going to be increased a lot. There's going to put more pressure as in there. There is a lot of oppositions with North Node in Uranus. You're going to feel these energies. There is a divine energies from midheaven towards Mars. The moon later on, it's going to be that it's like a 7 degrees difference, but the moon down the road, she's going to have this divine energies with Mars. It is about you to see the divine energies from within you to do the right thing from within yourself. Once in a lifetime opportunity, you to be honest from within you. Beautiful energies, and make a decision to stop the things that are toxic and damaging, and need to follow the path of the truth from within. You can stop being the bad cop, stop being taking money underneath the table, but you can go ahead and have the honesty from within you, your dignity from within you. Even if you cross the law and cross the situations, you actually to save your soul, your dignity, as personality from within you. That's why Scorpio, if you're crossing these energies, you're crossing this path of lies, cheats, deceits, manipulations against Scorpio, oh, they have no mercy. And the truth has no mercy. You need to understand that the truth is known by the universe, is known by the energies, it is known from within you, and is known with the people that you have this from within. So the truth has no mercy because the truth, it is by itself a perfections that you are strived in your life within yourself. The ascendant is this time it is with Pluto, beautiful trines with the sun. So Pluto is okay. Go ahead. It's your authority from within you. Transform. You have the authority within yourself. The ascendant actually also with Pluto there and sextiles with Jupiter and Neptune. Go ahead, set what was destroyed. Go see what was destroyed. The authority, the sun, is in trine with Jupiter and Neptune. Is like, yeah, we did that. That it was. Okay. Now I have a clear conscience from me. So you guys gonna feel this push, this pressure from within yourself, and over at 12 o'clock, the moon, it's going to be actually putting this more pressure because it's going to be at 13 degrees of Scorpio, that it's opposing 13 degrees of Taurus, which is currently, that is pretty much the energy at the moment as I'm talking to you here in Bulgaria. The ascendant is with Saturn in Aquarius. Did you rebel against your toxicity? Did you rebel against these habits, against this psychology from within you? Did you change into the new way? Did you did everything from within? Did you follow what the divine warrior within you, which is Mars? Did you did this work in yourself? Now, midheaven, it is between the Sun, Venus, and Mercury. It is at 4 degrees of Sagittarius. That is at the moment you should talk to yourself what you should do from within yourself. Are you gonna speak your authority from within you? Are you gonna be confessing? Are you gonna be honest to yourself? Are you gonna change this real authenticity from within yourself, or are you gonna be continue doing the same old? And those gonna be the two fighting energies of this hour because the moon in Scorpio is remind you of what was in the shadow, what happened in the shadow, how was your life during when the shadow and the face masks that you had within you, the pretensions, the manipulations, and all this stuff. What did they lead to? Nothing good, right? So at 1 o'clock, midheaven, it goes to 18 degrees of Sagittarius. It's a beautiful divine energies with Uranus in the North Node. There's going to be some dramatic changes that comes in, but that opposing Mars, the warrior within you. Anger, why? Maybe someone exposed things for you. Maybe someone said something to you. Maybe someone told you the truth that you are afraid to say within yourself. You're going to have these triggers right now, and we are going to see these triggers coming in of the upcoming Sagittarius season. There's going to be no more jokes. It's going to be only the truth. You give me the truth, I give you the truth. You didn't give me the truth, I fake your fakiness from within you, that you are faking things. You're still using the shadow, you're still using the face masks. Then don't communicate, don't talk to me. This doesn't need it anymore. So this energy is going to be very intense within. The moon is going to have trines with the Neptune begin. This visions is going to come in. If you're acting like this in the future, don't expect a different result from within you. The ascendant is in Pisces, beautiful trine with the moon, but there is a square with Mercury and Venus. Someone will use this Pisces hidden energy of manipulations that the Pisces has. There is hidden things at the end. Is like at the end when I do my manipulations, I'm gonna win. How about in the end, when the manipulations are coming out in the surface? What that's going to happen? And some of the people who are manipulators or they have something in Pisces and the situations in there, you got to be very careful because love and Mercury, love always win. And it can't be manipulating love and talk about love from within you. And Lilith is going to be involved within all these situations because Lilith is trining the ascendant in Pisces. Emotions, hidden agendas, and so on, they're all coming out in the surface from within you. So at 2 o'clock, midheaven is at Capricorn. It is a squaring Jupiter. You see the damage, you see the destructions, you see the lack of growth, you see the immaturity from within you. You see a lot of all this. And ascendant, it is at 5 degrees of Aries, but that 5 degrees of Aries is going to be waiting to be reborn. Take the new authority from within you because the ascendant at 5 degrees have a trine towards the sun and Sag. That is the ignition fire that's going to begin to burn from within. A fire that cleans all these bad situations from within you. That is it, the fire of cleaning up the soul from within you and clean everything. Why? Because the ascendant, it is in trine with Venus and Mercury in there. That is it, these communications of cleaning the things from within you. Chiron is at 12 degrees at Aries, is going to be helping to you healing the wounds from within you. You have to help others to heal, but you have to heal yourself first. You guys got to know this energy is going to be incredibly powerful. You heal this. You're going to heal yourself, your future generations. You're also going to make the older generations before you to think about it. What the heck it is going on in Earth? Because we are all family. That's what Lilith is there to show this. At 3 o'clock, midheaven is at 16 degrees of Aquarius. It's a beautiful trine with Uranus. There's sudden changes you did. Now they show up the fruit. It's more light within you. It's more relaxed within you. The truth comes out. You took the path of the truth. You took the path of corrections. You took about this, and everything is out there, and you don't fear anymore. You're not living on the fear of these things. You're not living anymore of this shadow. You're not fearing anymore what others thinking about you because you actually correct yourself. Beautiful part, beautiful inner work. Midheaven is entwined with Neptune, which is giving you this power of the soul, and midheaven isn't sextile with the moon. The moon is already at 15 degrees of Scorpio. That is it when the moon takes the full charge of the Scorpio's energy. And there, the ascendant is at 0 degrees of Taurus. There is a divine energies with the 0 degrees of their authority. You're taking that authority of talk for the benefit of healing your material world in life. That's what it's all about. Because all the shadow, all the face mask, and so on destroyed your material life. That's what Uranus and the North Node in there that tell you. It's time you to fix this, to have the benefits in the material life from within. You guys know what's going on with all this. If you have material situations and so on. So in the next hour at 4 o'clock, the ascendant is at Taurus at 22 degrees, opposing the moon. The moon is really powerful right now. Really gets in your nerves. Really gets in this energy, these intense situations. Mars is still not happy. Mars is impatient. Mars wants to move. And Mars cannot move because Mars is going back. Mars is sad. I have to relearn the things that I need to learn from with me. And midheaven is at 0 degrees of Aquarius. It's time to rebel. It's time to take the new lead, the new road, the new fixing within this. Between ascendant, the midheaven, the sun, and Jupiter and Neptune, there is a wings of the angels. You take your wings if you did everything right. If you not, you have to better get to work to deserve your wings. Some of you is going to feel this last minute calls to do this. Okay. Some of you, though, they're going to choose not to do anything because you don't see the point of doing it. You don't see the energies of doing it because everything for you, it's too late. You choose your path, you choose your truth. You just have to use and make decisions. What are you going to do with your life? 5 p.m. It's again this energies now. The ascendant is at Gemini, the midheaven is together with Saturn. Last drops within this Saturn, last drops of these secrets, last drops of these situations from within. Moon, it's progressing, going. She's at 16 degrees, 43 minutes. The more and more she goes towards the sun, the more and more you're going to feel the fire, the pressure of your truth. Neptune is going to give you the perfect visions within soul that you should be doing this from within. Jupiter, it is stationary. He is not moving. He is like, I stop these destructions. Is up to you. You see what was destroyed? Destroyed. Is up to you if you're going to rebuild it from within you. I'm right now want you to make your decisions. A lot of you are going to make decisions. What are you going to do? Are you going to rebuild your new self? Are you going to keep your old self? Or you are actually going to be already rebuilt from within and you are taking the new road of age of Aquarius, because midheaven and Saturn teaching you this, the age of Aquarius, the truth, the honesty that is in the air. That's what this is, the gravitations of this power from within you. So at 6 p.m., midheaven is going to be at 1 degree of Pisces. Again, talking about this energy of Pisces, that it is squaring Venus and Mercury and the Sun, putting shadow over all this. They have to cover it up again and so on. You can't cover that up. It doesn't matter. You need to understand whatever it is. You can put it down in the bottom of the sea, but it's there in the bottom of the sea. There is going to be this, like this energy of "I know what you did last summer" movie. Take dignity from it itself, because in the end, everything is going to be known sooner or later. The universe knows what you did. Everything knows what's going on from within you. So there's going to be these triggers, these energies from within you. That fear is maybe going to come in within your authority, but the authority wants to fix itself from within. The ascendant is together with Mars, and this energy of Mars there is going to be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I want to do all this. But you are going to be either learning the lesson to the destructions and rebuild yourself, or you're going to put this intensity of fear from within you. It all depends what kind of masculinity you have within you. We may have toxic masculinity and cover everything and pretend like nothing happened, or you're going to take the divine masculinity from within you and being accountable for your actions from within yourself and hope for building a better future in you. You guys know these energies, they're feeling, they are within the air because Saturn is there. Saturn and Aquarius. He is there. He is teaching you. Are you learning from within? And if you're not, he shows you how to learn. Now the ascendant is together with Lilith, There is a divine energies with Mercury and Venus. You understand these energies within the family, that maybe the toxicity was within the family, and is a divine way you to understand that the spirit heals the soul heals your inner psyche, the psyche change your psychology situations from within you, and 10 you're rebuilding yourself by building a new psyche from within you on a base of divine wisdom. That is going to be the lessons of this Venus Mercury divine energies with Lilith from within you. Self talk, oh yes, you're going to need self talk, or gonna need some help from within yourself. You to cover yourself from, instead of having the lustful situations and so on, you to go ahead and choose the divine energies that are present right now. Those divine energies later on, though, they're gonna be work from within when the midheaven comes into Cancer, but that could be sometimes midnight. So you may have some dreams coming into you, very prophetic dreams. So at 8 o'clock p.m., the ascendant is still in Cancer. A lot of positive energy. If you did the work, the ascendant, it is with divine aspects with Saturn. You learn your lesson. Beautiful energies from the sun, beautiful energies of Mercury and Venus towards the midheaven. There it's 3 degrees of Aries. You understand the new growth from it yourself. This beautiful new growth you learn, this beautiful new personality you're turning into. You always wanted to be this new higher self from within you. And you are going to feel it if you did these transitions, these transformations from within you. Ascendant, it is beautiful trying with all this. The ascendant is the beautiful energies with the moon. The ascendant is the divine energies with Saturn. And it has a beautiful sextile with the North Node. You taking the leap of faith from within you for a better future from within yourself. But if you haven't done it, you're still under the moon, still under these intuitions of what you need to do in the last minute. Could be a lot of pressures, those hours and so on. So you're going to feel it. It's not a joke. As you guys know that back in we talk about like the end of the cycle of Scorpio, we have these divine energies that they told us to clean all this energy, to clean all these situations. You're gonna feel it at 9 o'clock at night. How? Mars begins to have a divine energies with the moon, so is the midheaven that it's 19 degrees of Aries. That it is this energies from within. Be careful because the moon it represents the mother. Maybe something you're relating with your mother. Maybe you learn something with your mother. Maybe you learn or you are like that mother from within yourself. These hidden things of controlling the masculine father or wherever the situation sits within. But right now, the moon and the sun, which is represents the mother and the father, they're coming together to express everything that goes on within themselves. The ascendant, it is at Leo. It is opposing Pluto, but it's a beautiful trine towards Jupiter, and it's a beautiful trine towards the Sun, Mercury, and Venus. For some of you who overcome this grandiosity for become a this divine king from as a personality from within yourself, you are going to feel to express all this. But are you going to be taking the kite, the flight from within, or are you going to opposing these transformations from within you? A lot of going on, a lot of inner work in the last minutes, guys. A lot of inner work. Trust me, but in a beautiful way, though. 10 o'clock, the things are getting, remind us about this Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio situation. Ascendant is at 15 degrees of Leo. The moon is 19 degrees of Scorpio. Saturn is at 19 degrees of Aquarius, and we have Uranus and North Node at 13 and 16 degrees Taurus. Triggers, those triggers, you guys know them. We got those triggers beginning the Taurus season, and we have the triggers in the Leo season. We have these triggers into Scorpio seasons, and guess what? We are going to have these triggers in Aquarius season. So God bless your soul if you're not doing this work. Because in Aquarius season there will be no jokes. You go in with the teacher. That is a like you have 4 semesters, 3 semesters you failed, and now the universe is gonna give you a 4th semester that you can heal things from within you. You think that this is over. No, it's not. I'm sorry to give you the bad news, but if you actually did the work, you're gonna enjoy the Aquarius season because you finish perfectly your 3 semesters, and the 4th semesters you already know everything that you need to know to perform there. So you have nothing to worry about. All right, and at 11 o'clock, midheaven is at 20 degrees, opposing the moon, but there is the ascendant at 27 degrees of Leo. That is it, the divine energies of you converting this um, toxic king personality within you with this divine king from within itself. Did you get all this? Did you did all these evaluations from within? To remind you, at the end of the Leo season, we had these beautiful divine energies that were controlled between Jupiter and Neptune with Pluto. There was this yod, the finger of God. And all this reminds you again for this. What you have been learned. Did you learn something? Did you learn the wisdom from within you? Did you become the wise king and queen from within? If you don't remember it, go and look at it. Ask the gravitational reports during the Leo season. Maybe something isn't there that you need to see from within. But midheaven is at 20 degrees of Taurus. Material situations with others, guilt, dignity, whatever happened in that Scorpio shadow. What did you do with the shadow in your life? And so on. It's going to come in from within you. Dark night of the soul, for some of you, is going to be from within you because this energy, it is this intense energies that we have during the Taurus season, during the Leo season, during the Scorpio season. Now this energy, it is again enforced for the last time at the Scorpio season to clear the things from within you. A lot of divine energies are there. The divine energies are coming from Mars towards the moon. You have to become the divine warrior within you. You need to use your intuition, not to be a smart person, but you to use your right intuition within the divine. Become the divine warrior from within you. So that's what it was, the astro gravitational report for you guys. And now I can take the questions. Whoa, Maria Richards. 2 a.m. for you. So internal discord is the energy creates self-sabotage. Yes. A lot of the people who created the self-sabotage, that it is because of the shadow, the fear, and that is a like desire of taking growth from others, taking something from others, and destroy themselves from within. The self-sabotage is the failure of immaturity. You need to understand the immaturity, it is the self-sabotage. I cannot do this because I can't do this. That is a part of self-sabotage because you don't believe in yourself. There is no inspiration from the internal self until you are forced to do it. But even forced to do it, immaturity sometimes is immaturity. People like do whatever you can do with me. I cannot grow. So it's a lot of about this. Why alignment is so important, and yeah, the alignment, it is divine time. A lot of you begin to understand that the gravity of the solar system and effect within us, which is the gravitations. You guys begin to using this tool, this astro gravitational report within your life. You begin to navigate better within. That's what it is made. That's what came in for it during this period. And so happy to provide it for you. And so on. Find dignity, yes, the detective, of course, the detective. You need to understand that most of the spies, most of the people who work in the Secret Service, they have very much things within Scorpio. Yes. My moon is in Sagittarius. Pretty good. That's mean if your moon is in Sagittarius, Maria, and a lot of communications, a lot of talk. Cleansing fires, peace restored. Also, Mars is retroing. Yes, Mars is a retrograde. There's a lot of self-reflections. Yes, a lot. Triggers, stingers, put stingers away. Yes, exactly. Yacht, the finger of God, of course. When you don't listen, God comes in and points you the things that you need to work on it. That's what this is, the finger of God, and that's the interventions for it. 1 year ago, I was only by my neighbor when she had planted gladiolus in my garden without asking. I had to allow her. This is the old me. Yeah, you need to understand that now the old versions of you is gonna be gone. It's gonna have a few things that gonna comes in and triggers, but you're like, that's old, that's past. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to talk with this. I don't want to react like this anymore. So thank you. I never understood this yacht. I'm pretty chatty this morning. Well, with the moon on Sag, yeah, that's normal. People who have a moon in Sagittarius, usually they have this. They are this person like they are the heartbeat of the company, the heartbeat of talking. They don't know when to stop to talk, and that's normal. As long as you learn how to control this from within you, that's going to be good for you. Maybe you're going to learn to express the right things for it. But yes, you can navigate it better, Maria. Erica, I will fix now, do what feels right to me. I feel the pressure. I try to have peace with it, but feel I have to do it action. I had a little bit fear to do it. Yes, there's going to be a little fear. You need to understand you either have a fear or you have a love in you. Uh, yes, take a look at it. What are the boundaries for it? The boundaries, there is a human respect, that is a honesty, the truth, value your words and keep them, your words with actions. Those are the healthy boundaries. But don't accept the boundaries like someone tells you, you're crossing my boundaries because you don't allow me to do a toxic things in my life, or you crossing our boundaries because we have toxic behavior and you have to be okay with this. That's not boundaries. Okay? That's not a boundaries. That is a toxic psychology situations that leads to destructions in life. For it. It was a beautiful report I read from New York Times for it. If you go and search Google for it, the thing it is if I share it with you here, I have to have a permission to share it, and I can't for even give you a link or whatever. It's publicity situations, but I dare you to go ahead and Google search a toxic authenticity, and you're going to find articles, beautiful articles to read about this from within. And during this season of Scorpio, that's what's coming for it. It is, these things are rising out, these things are coming up, like, not. So All right, guys. Any of you have any energies, anything that you want me to check out, anything that if you need a help during the season, I'll be available on the Facebook. I have someone that I need to, I promised yesterday to unseen and said to look at things. But guys, last night I was very overwhelmed with a lot of people, a lot of calls, and that was not a calls for like a 5 minutes thing. So I had some few people that came in, and at the end, I kind of like crashed and was like, I know I have things to do, but I can't. It's impossible. I have to overcome this. So, but now, if you guys have something within, I'm here. I'm available for you guys on Facebook. You can go ahead and contact me. All right, guys. Thank you for coming in and welcome into later on at within about 3.5 hours. We are going to be at the main channel. We are going to have some discussions with everything. And Alicia, yes, Grand Rising is coming up. I know you guys feeling it from within. If you did your work, you feel the rising from within you. Okay, but if you didn't did the work, you're gonna feel all this lower energies, all these lower situations from within you. But divine is still giving you uh, these opportunities today you to change yourself, you to finally disagree with these toxic behaviors, you to confess to yourself. You need to fix your life from within. My advice is taking it from within you, be the love for you and others, and move and rising from within you. Love you guys. Thank you for coming in, and let's share the love here, and we'll see and talk at the main channel. You love, guys.